What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the Utah Jazz shooting guard slash small forward Jordan Clarkson has exercised his $14 million player option to stay with the Utah Jazz. Jordan Clarkson had a really good year this year, averaging 21 points per game with 4 assists per game and shot, I think, 38% for three. Just an outstanding season for the Utah Jazz. I just want to talk about how good the Utah Jazz look for next season. Their roster, their projected starting lineup as of right now. At starting point guard, Colin Sexton. At starting shooting guard, Jordan Clarkson. At the small forward, Lauri Markkanen. At power forward, John Collins. At center, Walker Kessler. Off the bench, Talen Horton-Tucker. Ochai Agbaji. Who else? Taylor Hendricks, Bryce Sensabaugh. Keontae George, Kelly Olynyk. This Utah Jazz team is really good. I like the way this Utah Jazz team is shaped out for next season. And honestly, with their current roster, even if they maybe potentially make a couple other moves in free agency, I really do think this Utah Jazz roster has a chance to maybe be a play-in or playoff team in the Western Conference. I think that's how sneaky good they are. They've added in. They've kind of kept the same core they had last year. The only guys that are gone are guys that were a part of that trade in the D'Angelo Russell trade that, they got rid of Mike Conley, Jared Vanderbilt, and Malik Beasley. But, that's not a huge deal. But they've added in Taylor Hendricks with the 9th overall pick, Bryce Sensabaugh with the 28th overall pick, and then Keontae George with the 16th overall pick. They're keeping Jordan Clarkson and Talen Horton-Tucker, who are both free agents. They traded for Jordan Clarkson for basically nothing, just traded Rudy Gay and a second-round pick for John Collins. Even though he struggled a little bit last year, that is a steal of the lifetime. This Utah Jazz team has improved a lot. You have 2 rookies from last year in Ochai Agbaji and Walker Kessler who are going to be improved this year. You have guys who had good seasons last year like Jordan Clarkson and Lauri Markkanen, who Lauri was an all-star last year. Clarkson averaged 21 points per game. Both of those guys should, have even a better season with the Utah Jazz. So Colin Sexton, he wasn't this full starting point guard last year. If he gets back to the shape he was playing in Cleveland, where he was, the best player on the Cavaliers before, Darius Garland or Evan Mobley started to emerge or even before they got Donovan Mitchell, when Colin Sexton was, one of the best, players on a terrible Cavs team. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like this Utah Jazz team has some decent potential for next season. I like this move for the Utah. Well, this is something that Jordan Clarkson did, but it's still great for Utah. You guys have any thoughts on Jordan Clarkson exercising his $14 million player option? That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.